Hey, colleague, great job as always, and thank you so much to Evie, to David, and to our amazing leader, Stu. Just an incredible job. And most importantly, I want to thank each and every one of you. You all that have stayed to the end of this presentation. I promise you this is going to be very short, and I'm going to close with something that's really important and what steps you can take, what action steps you can take, and how you can take advantage that everything has been provided to you. I also want to thank you for watching live. We live in a time and an age where most people will wait for a replay because it's easy, it's convenient, but you made a sacrifice on your Saturday to say, you know something, I'm going to watch this live because as you've seen, nothing can be more special than live. So let me just share just a few thoughts, and then I'll close with specific things you should be doing as soon as we end this live Zoom. Number one, promises made, promises kept. Period. When we transitioned and pivoted to xosialX, we all knew it was public information at the time that the official launch of xosialX was in April, and we actually beat our deadline. We're going to be doing it on Tuesday night at midnight. So congratulations to the company. Look at what's happened in the last really 90 days and what was given to all the members. A brand new, unbelievable name of xosialX, right? An incredible, gorgeous, amazing website, beautiful, professional. And not only is the website incredible, right? But the ordering process, the checkout process is second to none. So before in the previous order process, it was a little antiquated. Now when a new prospect goes, whether a customer or an associate, it's very, very, very seamless, very, very easy, and very, very clean. So unbelievable. So new website, new name, packaging. The packaging on a scale from 1 to 10, in my humble opinion, is an 11. The packaging was incredible. When I say these things, these are not like, oh, you just do this. There's a tremendous amount of time. There's a tremendous amount of energy. There's a tremendous amount of money. There's a tremendous amount of thought put into everything. So behind the scenes, we as associates wake up and it's just, oh, there's a new website, or there's new packaging, or a new name. There's a tremendous amount going on behind the scenes. So I want to thank each and every one of our corporate and all the leaders for doing that. And then we knew with the XPlan that we were going to change the industry because the industry is broken. Now, you might be seeing things on social media and everyone's pumped up and excited, but the truth is most of, or 99% of we'll call it the competition out there, those plans that are out there, they're antiquated, they're old. They might look good on paper, but the truth of the matter is when you really dive in, they're not made for the masses. There's too many gimmicks and gotchas. There's too many parts of those compensation plans that, wow, from the surface, oh, that company looks great, or this looks awesome, and everyone's crushing it on social media. But the truth of the matter is when you dig in and you look at the incomes that are being made and what's going on, they're broken compensation plans because they're built on antiquated old ways, whether they're binaries where you have to have balance, or there's unilevels when you're not getting paid on certain generations. You have to have certain balancing. There's all kinds of things out there that the masses can't succeed. And if the masses don't succeed, the companies do not stay in business for a long period of time. You might see them spike up, but they all come crashing down. So I truly believe what we've done, and I'll share just in a few seconds what I think and what it means to you on what we call the phase 2. And this isn't a change. This was promised. If you heard Stuart many, many times saying, hey, this is the beginning, we're going to add more money. I've been in the industry for over 30 years. I've never seen a company launch something and then just add more money, add a ton of more money for everybody, not just a few people, for everyone to succeed, which is unbelievable. So I mentioned the amount of time, but just a little bit about, for those who have not had the opportunity or haven't had a chance to meet, this June is my 10th year with this company. So 10 years, originally CTFO, now xosialX. And I can honestly say, 10 years ago, what drove me to this company was the matrix. I got sick and tired of seeing companies that it was hundreds of dollars to qualify. So what attracted me originally to what we'll say CTFO, again, which is now xosialX, what attracted me to the company was that there was a $45 qualifier. That's never changed. It's never changed in the 10 years. What attracted me to the plan was there was no fee to get involved. What attracted me to the plan was this concept of profit sharing points. And I want to explain it in layman's terms so you walk away and have a better idea. When you hear the word profit sharing points or multipliers and all these things that become a little bit overwhelming, what I really so I can look at any compensation plan, an Australian two-up, a unilevel, a binary, whatever names you want to call it. To me, the best type of a plan is one that can reward everybody, at the same time reward leaders, the ones who are engaging. How do you divide up? You can take money from the products, put it into a blender, and then figure all these different ways of paying it out. But how do you pay that money out where you can help the masses, but at the same time help those who are really engaging? How can you help the part-time people, those who are looking for maybe a side gig? They want to just make a few $100s a week, a few $100s a month. And that's rather than going out and driving for Uber or getting a part-time job, or maybe they're retired and they're looking to make an extra few dollars a month. How can you reward those people at the same time, maybe those who are looking for a full-time career, a lifestyle change, making the massive amount of money? And I am confident that the XPlan can do that. And let me explain why and what it means to you. If you really look at what it's been put together here, right? It's free to come in. There's a 60-day money-back guarantee. The most that you've got to do to qualify is either consume one product, wholesale out one product, retail out one product, or sample out one product every 30 days. Easiest qualify I've ever seen. Our products, as David said, second to none. You cannot show me a company in our industry. Just show me it. Show me what they have. Do they have, the type of technology? Do they have the type of results, so on and so forth? The best products that are out there, right? And now, by simply just having three, doesn't have to be three customers or three associates, a combination of anything. What we call a member. A member is either an associate or a customer. Customer is a person who's just loving our products. An associate, someone who wants to join for free to make money. And you just have three people. That's it. You get paid 7 levels with now 10% on the 7th level. Do you have any idea what that means? Think of this from the math stand. You can only have 3 on your first level. That's it, just 3, right? Why would you want a high percentage where you only have 3 people? Now, what Stuart has done is he's saying, no, that's not where the most of the money is. The most of the money is where? On level 5, on level 6, on level 7. So what he did is he increased that for the masses, right? Up to 10% in your 7th level, which is incredible. Now, the matrices are great. So if you said, well, Mike, tell me the pros and cons of a matrix, I would say the greatest thing about a matrix is this: it creates spillover. Okay, and what is spillover? Spillover is once you only have 3, you can only have 3 in your first level, it forces you to put a person below the other people. If you can only have 3 in your first level, that's where the word forced is. A matrix being forced, you've got to place people underneath other people. So you're serving other people, you're helping other people, you're helping creating a check. I would say the downsides of matrix is it can create laziness. Why would I need to do anything? I just need to buy a product and my upline or other people are going to spill people below me. I don't do anything. Now that still happens. And those people still get rewarded. Even for those who never bring in one person are getting paid 2 levels, right? And then to get paid deeper, to get to your 7th level, you only need 3 people, right? But here was the magic. This is what happened 10 years ago of what excited me. What excited me was this concept, and we don't talk about it enough. It's the copyrighted profit sharing points. For those who are creating spillover, every time starting with your fourth person on, you create a brand new 3x20 matrix. You don't have to requalify for it or buy product in that second position that you have. You're placing yourself again within your matrix so that you're on top. And I hate to use the word on top, but you're starting the structure of a brand new 3x20 matrix, unlimited. And when I finally got it, it took me a little bit to understand it. When I finally said, oh my God, this man, Stuart Finger, is one of the most brilliant people ever, because he's created a program that the masses can win by getting spillover, but those who choose to go out and create spillover can become insanely wealthy, can make a ton of money. And that's the only thing I figured out. I said, wow, here's a plan that's going to reward people. The more they engage, the more they make. A lot of people join our industry because what I would call they love being around other people. They love product. They love being part of a community. They love going to events. They love getting on Zooms. And we love those people. They are the masses of people in the world today. They're very happy just redirecting their spending, getting a great product, maybe making a few dollars. That's the majority of the people in our entire industry. And we have a home for that. But at the same token, and they can get rewarded, even if they don't even bring a person in, eventually they'll get spillover, right? Eventually it happens. And when they do, they're going to get a check. Won't be a huge check, but enough maybe to pay for the product. But for those individuals who are there, and I'm assuming that I'm talking specifically to everyone watching, if you've sat on this call this long, there's a reason you stayed this long. That not only do you love the company, you've been part of this company, this is your home, right? But you're also here because you want to make some additional income. And I'm here to say that this plan right now, there's nothing better out there. And everyone has the same products. Everyone has the same free, xosialX app. Everyone has the same ownership. Everyone has the same. You are the only variable. You are the one that can control it. When I got involved 10 years ago, I didn't have to try to understand everything. I just knew that when I started calling up people, it was all about grab a spot, come in, grab a spot, get involved, buy some product. This is a matrix, you can benefit. That was the key. That was the exciting part of this program. That was the thing that drove me every day, because I knew that every time I enrolled a new person, it started. So what should you do in closing? What should you be doing right now, right? Is take advantage. It kind of goes back to the story that Stu shared when he was at the funeral yesterday about some will quit, some will stay, some won't do anything, but understand that your income, your check starting you're going to get a check this week if you're engaging, but starting Tuesday for the following week, there's rank bonus money available for you. There's product introductory bonus money for you. The membership acquisition bonuses got stronger. There's more money in the first 7 levels now than ever before, which the masses are there right now. It's reflections for what you're doing to going out there and to sharing our amazing products. And in closing, the very last thing is, I've, again, 30 plus years in the industry. I've looked at many, many companies. I have never, ever seen what this company is doing with a smart ship program. It is by far the most brilliant thing ever. Think about it. You come in, you put one product on your smart ship, just one, anyone. Don't care what it is, out of those amazing products. 10% off, get 2 products, 20%, 3 or more, 30%. Kudos for the company for doing that. So guys, exciting times. This is the launch, the official launch. I know we're calling it phase 2, but this is the official launch. You are today, treat this like a $1 million business. Amen. You can call people up today because you are in pre-launch between now and Tuesday night, and watch what happens. With love, everyone. Thank you, everyone.